Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. So, today this video will be about how to make a medieval knight shield. So, I'll show you how I made this shield. This shield here, this shield right here was completely recycled from old pieces of pallet wood, as well as some old belts and some old nails that a friend gave me. And honestly, it's incredible. Very happy how it turned out, and I want to remake it and show you guys the process that I did it. So, let's get to it, shall we? So, you must be asking yourself, Brandon, what is the very first thing you need to do? Well, be patient. So, I took apart a crate so I can get all the wood pallets. And we still have some left from the last crate I used. Obviously, we need to take off all the nails from this pallet so we can use it properly. We're going to use about 5 pieces of the crates. 5 pieces of the crates to make this shield. Now, we're going to take off all the nails from this pallet. Hopefully, it won't take too long.
So yeah, I'm just taking away all the rest of the nails from the different planks that we used from the crate. Honestly, it took about 30 minutes, I want to say, to take off all the rest of the planks. I couldn't record all of it, so here it is.
Hello, I just put it all together. It's all in, it's all together now. I took off each individual nail. I'm just going to get it all set up and ready, then draw a pattern around it, and then that should be it. Oh, alright, you ready? Let's do this. So I'm just now getting a pencil and I'm going to mark it. Luckily, I've got the shield right next to me, so I'm able to do a quick little sketch of what the shield's going to look like. So, doesn't matter really if it's perfect. That makes sense? Because, no real shield is perfect. So, don't worry about that. Just got to worry about a little curve here. Now, that's all stripped down and that. I have to say, I can't wait to get all of this built up again. And I'll have 2 shields. That's going to be awesome. So, yeah. Just gonna put that part in. Right then, the next part then is to clamp all of these down, and then we're going to cut with the saw, go around it, and then with this plank, because this piece is the longest piece, we'll be able to make a little round brim, so we can basically nail that to all of these pieces of wood to the brim, and then we'll be done. Oh, and then we just got to put on the belt screws, and then yeah, right. Now I'm going to stop talking, I'm going to get to it. Right, see you in a bit.
A few moments later.
Right, it's now a bit dark now. I spent a few hours trying to get this all stable and sorted. Because obviously if this was in the way, all of this will just come tumbling down. So I need to be very heavy so I can keep all these planks sturdy and strong. Now I'm going to use the saw to cut through this little line here that I kind of inferred. Ignore that one, just focus on this one. And yeah, I'm gonna get my gloves on in a minute, and I'm gonna cut it, and then yeah, well, let's get to work, eh? So I just finished cutting it all up. Now, let's see how it turned out. Ooh. Oh. This is always the nervous part for me, you know what I mean? After you cut it, I always feel like I'm always like, it's gonna fail so catastrophically. Here we go. Let me get a better video of that. It actually looks pretty okay. Obviously the top's a little bit, you know, a little bit tiggy, but you know what? I'm alright with that. We can fix that very quickly. And better yet, because this shield, technically, we don't even need to worry about all of this, because we're going to go over it with some, well, we're going to use a certain material to cover up some of it. But we'll get to that bit later. I actually really like that. Right, that's that bit done. So, now we put all this together. Now we will cut this out. And obviously some bits will need it up. We'll actually cut some certain bits so we can make it nicer. Because obviously there's a couple of bits that looks a bit wonky. Because, you know. So, before we do any more of that though, we need to make I need to make 2 pieces of wood so we can secure this. I've got a large piece of wood from this the shield here. It was long enough, and you can easily go through one of these here. However, if we want to make this shield, we've got to make one that is a bit curved. So we'll use this piece and cut it a little bent stick really, and then we'll hammer all of it to look proper. Anyways, it's best to show you than tell you. So, enough chatting. Let's get to it. So, I just finished cutting off the little brim for it. It fits there. And it's a little bit over, but that's fine. We're going to cut the sides anyways. And then we're going to cut the sides anyways, so it doesn't matter. Anyways, so now I need to make a second one for the bottom. Now, I can make this one a lot more smaller, so I'm going to use this one. This piece here to go over there. Just got to cut it into shape now. So, alright, let's get to it. That is a solid piece.
Hi, this is future T-Night here. So, you want to hear something really funny? The audio cut off. Yep, that's why I paused the video. So, I'm going to give you a bit of a disclaimer. I'm going to basically talk through my entire process on how I made it instead of scrap the video. Honestly, I'm so sorry for this. I'll try and be better next time. Anyways, I'll let you guys get to it. After I got the shape I wanted and made a brace for the shield, I decided to nail each plank of wood onto the brace so we can put it all together. And thanks to the braces being slightly curved, we were able to make more of a crescent moon shaped shield. I'm quite impressed how it turned out. It only took about, 15 minutes to put it all together, and even more impressed that I actually measured the nails perfectly to the wood, so none of it was sticking out. Now I made the body of the shield, it's now time to start making the straps for the shield, because we do need something to hold it. Now, what I did was I went to a bunch of charity shops and got some old belts. They were only about, £2 to £3, not really expensive really. I've also brought my fabric scissors along with my hole puncher for the belts that we'll be using. Now I need to measure my forearm so I can properly measure to the shield. Usually I would wear a thick jumper so I can get the measurements properly. The reason is because knights usually wear armor as well under the shield. However, though, I was kind of a little bit tired and I just kind of wanted to get it finished. So I just guessed and I put about a few inches extra to the shield. And that was definitely the right call. After we measured the forearm perfectly to the shield, now we need to use the rest of the leather to make the leather handle. Now we didn't use all of the leather. We just had enough so we can put something underneath the handle so we can make it a little bit more comfortable. However, though, knights usually wear gloves, so it's a little bit more comfortable as well. So we'll just add it for the extra comfort.
And here it is, the shield. Final products. I have to say I'm very impressed how the shield turned out. The straps are holding really strong, even if I just do this. The shields are not even just budging. Honestly, it's really well done, I feel like. Now I've got 2 of these guys, so I'll be able to do probably a little bit of filming soon, hopefully with these shields. And I have to say, I'm very happy how they turned out. So hopefully in the future I'll be able to paint these shields. That's probably my future plan for a video. I'm probably going to do that more in a short form content. I feel like probably be better, but we'll see if we can do it more as a YouTube content. Anyways, I don't want to be out too long because it's freezing. I want to say thank you guys for all of the support, and I thank you for finishing this video. It means a lot to me. Anyways, take care now.